Ever feel like your brain is playing tricks on you, like when you learn something new and it seems to erase something you knew before? That's not just you, that's retroactive inhibition in action. In simple terms, it's how learning new information can sometimes interfere with your ability to recall older information. Think of it like this. Your brain is a hard drive with limited storage. When you keep adding new files, older ones might get buried or even overwritten. This phenomenon isn't just a quirk of memory, it's a fundamental aspect of how our brains learn and adapt. It highlights the dynamic nature of memory, where new information isn't simply passively stored, but actively interacts with existing knowledge. This interaction can sometimes lead to interference, making it harder to access older memories. But don't worry, it's not all doom and gloom for your memories. But how does this memory interference actually happen? Imagine your memories as competitors in a cosmic brain battle royale. Each new piece of information you encounter wants to be the champion, vying for a spot in your long-term memory. When you learn something similar to what you already know, a clash occurs. These similar memories start battling for the same neural pathways, creating interference. Let's say you're learning Spanish and you've mastered the word perro for dog. Now you start learning French and chien also means dog. The problem? Both words occupy similar conceptual space in your brain. As you practice chien, it starts to overshadow perro, making it harder to recall the Spanish word. This competition for neural real estate is at the heart of retroactive inhibition. Scientists have been studying this memory quirk for decades, and the evidence is clear: retroactive inhibition is a real phenomenon. One of the earliest and most famous experiments involved giving people lists of words to memorize. After learning the first list, participants were then presented with a second list containing some overlapping words. When asked to recall words from the first list, their performance was worse if the second list had similar words. These early studies provided the first concrete evidence that new learning could indeed disrupt old memories. Since then, numerous experiments have replicated and refined these findings, solidifying retroactive inhibition as a fundamental principle of memory. These experiments have also shed light on the factors that can influence the strength of this interference, such as the similarity between the old and new information, and the amount of time spent learning each one. The implications of retroactive inhibition extend far beyond memorizing word lists in a lab. It affects us daily, from our studies to our relationships and even our legal system. In education, it highlights the importance of spaced learning and reviewing material regularly to combat interference from new information. For students juggling multiple subjects with overlapping concepts, understanding retroactive inhibition can be crucial for effective learning. In the courtroom, eyewitness testimony can be unreliable due to retroactive inhibition. If a witness is exposed to new information or leading questions after witnessing a crime, it can alter their original memories, making their testimony less accurate. This phenomenon underscores the need for careful and unbiased questioning in legal proceedings. Understanding retroactive inhibition helps us navigate the complexities of memory, leading to better learning strategies and a fairer legal system. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights on how our minds work. Thanks for watching.